Hello, 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 everyone. Let's see who's going to join us. Okay, let's make sure we are muted some reason. All right, I think we're just going to share real quick with our groups. And there. Okay, we are live. Just say hello as you pop in, and we're going to go ahead and get started. We have some housekeeping things to get over real quick, so I'm going to switch my camera view so you can see what I'm looking at, and we will go and kind of get started. Happy big game day. I know many of you are probably getting ready to watch the big game, but for those of you who are either not interested in the big game or maybe you got it on in the background, come on in, say hello, and let me know you're here. We are in the March Paper Pumpkin subscription period. They build and shipped. Well, they build today on the February kit. Tomorrow it will ship out. Excuse me. And we are now into the March subscription period that runs from now until March 10th. That will be Nature's Beauty with that's going to make 9 cards, each of 3 designs. It will have 9 coordinating envelopes. She'll get pre-cut vellum pieces and wood embellishments. Ooh, that sounds intriguing. It's going to coordinate with the Meandering Meadows Suite collection in the mini catalog. Or no, that's an online exclusive, the Meandering Meadows. And the coordinating colors will be Granny Apple Green, Garden Green, Balmy Blue, Night of Navy, Gorgeous Grape and Fresh Freesia, and it will be a Garden Green ink spot. And March is the Paper Pumpkin birthday. So that means they will... Oh, hey, Katie. So glad you could join us. March being the birthday month for Paper Pumpkin, you will get a bonus stamp set in that kit. And it's going to coordinate with the Love of Spring dies, which is an add-on. I believe they're like $12 if you want to add that on, but you have to be a current subscriber in order to pick those up. Let's see. I think that pretty much covers it. 2 new kits introduced each month. Stampin' Up! Does introduce 2 new kits. This is just a little sampling of the kits that are out there. But yeah, there's a couple of new ones that were added. One is more of a home decor. They're like a set of frames that you put, I think it's like plants. But yeah, and I forget what the other one was now. I can't remember. But anyway, really cute. Kits are great because everything is in the box that you need. You don't have to have anything extra. Okay, today's card class, we do have 3 different sets that we're featuring. I have here the Heartfelt Hellos. This is a Saleabration set. This is free with a $50 purchase. This has a little sampling of sentiments. It has, Dad, you're the best. Love you more. Hello, enjoy your day. Happy Mother's Day and thinking of you this Easter. So it covers all of our spring and even winter, because you have Love You More for Valentine's. You got Dad's Day, you got Mother's Day covered, you got Easter, and then of course you have your Hello and Enjoy Your Day for any time. Then we're using the Be My Valentine. Again, we used this all last week, but we're going to do one more card with it this week. And this one is always a cutie, and we're going to do a Valentine card with that. And then we have the Filled with Happiness. This is a bundle in the spring catalog. It bundles with, or no, it's not. I take that back. This does not bundle. It does coordinate though with the punch that was in our winter mini. The Christmas mini had this modern oval punch, And it now coordinates with this new stamp set filled with happiness. So it is not a bundle, and I do apologize for misspeaking. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. Let me grab my card kits here. It is still Saleabration. You have a few more weeks left of this. This ends on February 29th. So for every $50 you spend, you do get to choose product from here. And we are using quite a bit of Saleabration product tonight. I'm using a lot of the designer series papers, as well as that one stamp set. But again, most of the stuff in here is free with a $50 purchase. There are a couple of things that are free with a $100 purchase. There's the bundled softly sophisticated stamp and embossing folder. There's the detailed dogwood, and I believe those are it. Oh no, then we have the coordinating dies that go with the Jungle Pals. The other great thing about Saleabration is it is an awesome time to join Stampin' Up! If you haven't considered this, and you have a really large wish list, this might be the time to seriously consider joining Stampin' Up! Of course, our starter kit is always the best deal. Hands down, best option for saving money. You get a 20% discount for every future order. Your initial order is significantly discounted because you do get free shipping as well. But you pick out $125 worth of product. You pay $99 for it. And again, that shipping is free. But during Saleabration, they do a little something special typically. And this year is no exception. This time they did give you two options though. Option number one is you pick up that $125 worth of product. Hey Kay, so glad you could join. And then you add on this amazing glass mat, which I'm featuring here in my videos. It's a nice glass mat. It does make a nice stamping surface. I'm really enjoying it. It comes with a silicone mat. It comes with a chamois to clean it. So really nice addition to your craft room, and that's added for free. Or if you don't really care to have the glass mat, you don't feel that you need it or want it, you have option two, which is add $30 additional worth of product to your starter kit. And again, you're still going to get that free shipping. You're still going to pay $99. So two really good deals. Okay, card kits. Let's start with card number 1. And that is Enjoy Your Day. And this is featuring some of that Saleabration paper. And that is called, I have it right here. It's 12 by 12 and it's called Flight and Airy. So we have some really gorgeous designs in here with the watercolor bluebirds. You have some florals. You have some tone on tones. Oops. Love these papers. Hey, Sherry, glad you could join us. So love this blue background, some floral backgrounds. Again, more of the watercolored birds. Another watercolor background. Love those little birds. You could fussy cut those if you're a fussy cutter. And come up with some really amazing designs there. So it's Flight and Airy. And what we have here is we have a card base of crumb cake, 8.5 by 5.5. Grab my bone folder, and we're going to fold on that squirrel line, which is at 4 1/4. Then I have a piece of garden green. This measures 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. Then I have a piece of basic white. This is 3 inches by 4 inches. And then I have a piece of the designer series paper, and this is cut 2 3/4 inches square. So 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. I'm going to set that aside. We have our bone folder. I'm going to set my envelope aside. First thing I'm going to do is I want to bring in my basic white piece, and I have my stamp, and I'm using Garden Green ink. I love that DSP 2K. I don't disagree with you on that one at all. I think it's one of the most gorgeous papers ever. Okay, so I've got my stamp, and I'm going to go up into the right corner here. Make sure everything's straight. And love this glass mat. You get a great impression. I have my chamois here so we can clean that off. Now I'm going to take this and get my adhesive here, and we're going to go ahead and attach it to our Garden Green layer. Try to get that on there straight. Now we've got the Designer Series paper. Again, this is 2 3/4 inches square. And you want to get the 3 edges with an even border. Then I have this really pretty vanilla. It's actually called gold, but it looks kind of like a vanilla and gold. Satin edged ribbon. And we're just going to tie that around here. And we're just going to tie it into a knot. So we're going to get that like so. Try to get my fingers to cooperate. There we go. Need our snips. And we're just going to trim that up. Like so. And then, of course, we need some dimension. So we're going to take some dimensionals. I like to put another one right there. Okay. And then this goes right in the center of our card base. And there's card number 1. Quick and easy, but yet so cute. Thank you for sharing, Kay. I really appreciate that. All right, we're cooking with gas here, guys. We're already on to card number 2. Now, for this month, I do not have a tutorial bundle to share for orders over $50 like I normally would do. I was laid up with my back and I just wasn't able to fit it in. So this month, my ordering special is for any order placed in my online store of $35 or more is automatically going to get an embellishment from the mini catalog sent to you at the end of the month. Anyone who uses this month's host code and spends $35 or more will also be able to get this card kit sent to you. This card kit is really cute. I know we're going to be a little bit late for this Valentine card, but you guys want to decide for next year. So Anyway, you can get this card kit sent to you. This is my scrap. Okay, so for this card, I have a thick basic white card base. Again, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. So we're going to go ahead and fold on that score line. Use our bone folder. All right. Next, I have a basic white panel. This measures 4 by 5 1/4. And I have a piece of designer series paper. And actually, it was originally cut 4 by 5 1/4. But I trimmed off 1.5 inches. And we're going to flip that around. So it's going to actually butt up just like so. So we're going to go ahead and attach these to our panel. And all this panel is doing is giving us a little structure, and you'll see why I need the structure. If it wasn't for the ribbon, we wouldn't need this basic white panel, but because of the ribbon, we needed it. So we're just going to get that right onto the edge, just like so. And now we're just going to add our adhesive. And that's going to butt up just like so. So there's our panel. Then all I did was add a little adhesive along the top and along the bottom. And then we're going to grab our ribbon, and this is the bordered ribbon. It's Sweet Sorbet. And we are going to just fold that over like so, and fold this over there. And then we're just going to trim it like that. Set that aside for just a minute because we're not quite done with it. Go ahead and add I need to put a little adhesive on that. And then we can go ahead and put this onto our card base. Okay, next up, I have some scrap here. First thing I'm going to do is I found it easier to actually punch out my hexagon shape. Let's actually just do it from here. So we're going to go ahead and punch that out. And I need, where is it? Let's get this out of the way. We have our Sweet Sorbet ink pad. And I'm going to bring in my Happy Valentine's Day. And we're going to stamp it towards the bottom. Like so. And we're done with that. Next, I have my Memento Black, and I have my little, I call it the zip line or buzz line. So we're going to get a little buzz line here. It is so cute, Kay. I do agree with you. I absolutely love the little bumblebee. I think he's adorable. So I have my little buzz line here, and I'm just going to come in here right above. Oh, I need to get that. Very good. There we go. Okay, there we go. So there's our buzz line. And clean this off. Next, I have my little tiny heart. And I have balmy blue. And we're just going to ink that little heart up. And he's going right in there. And you know what? Bring in our little chamois for cleaning our mat. Close up the balmy blue. And now we can go ahead and add a couple of dimensionals. And that's going to go right there. Okay, back to my scrap piece here. And I got my bee body and my Daffodil Delight. I'm going to ink up the bee body. And we're going to ink that up right there. See what a great impression you get with this glass mat, and it's not even using a cushion underneath. There's just enough. I don't know if it's because of the rubber feet on this, but I am finding that I get an amazing impression using this glass mat without using any additional cushion. All right, so now I have the stripes to make our bee look like a bee. So we're going to take our black Memento ink. My back is hanging in there, Sherry. It has its moments, but you know. My chiropractor and I are being good friends. Let's put it that way. All right, so we just got to line that up with our bee body. Just like so. Then we need his little happy face. And we're going to stamp his little happy face. Okay, next, we're going to bring in our bee punch. Line them up. And we're going to save all these little parts and pieces that stamp punched out right along with them. That goes into the scrap pile. This is our little bee. Oh, I forgot to bring over the glue dots. Just a minute. I gotta grab. We don't need glue dots. We can do it. We can do this. Okay. We have wings, and we have this little heart here, and I'll show you what we're going to do with that little heart. We've got his little antennae. So the little antennae are going to be done in black. So we have our Memento black. So we're going to ink up that little antenna. If you're like me and you hate to fussy cut, this little heart, if I can bring it in where I can see it. Ooh. Not seeing it so good tonight. This morning, it was perfectly fine. Let's see. Oh, we did it. There. You do not have to fussy cut the antenna after all. You just use the heart. Is that not genius? I know those faces are precious. I had a hard time picking which face to use for him, because you got the cute little winky face, then you got the smiley face, then you have the open smiley face, and it was just hard time picking. Okay, for the wings, I've got petal pink. So we're going to go ahead and ink that up. And we're just going to go ahead. Oh, I missed that a little bit. Let's flip that over. There we go. That'll be better. Much better. Okay. And this. Okay, since we didn't bring our glue dots over, we're just going to go ahead and add a little adhesive there. And we're going to put his wings on like so. And then we're going to do the same thing with that little antennae. And that's going to go like so. And then, of course, he's going to have dimensionals. And I like to use my dimensionals to help hold everything in place. Just a little added security. Get him on there so that his little buzz line lines up a bit. Next, bring our ribbon back. And I will tell you, this was going to be a bow. However, my fingers decided they were just weren't going to work tonight. So we decided to go with the faux bow and tie a knot. Oh, awesome, Kay. I love that. Our veterans definitely deserve to receive happy mail. Okay. Fingers still aren't working so good, but a knot we can do. And then we're just going to trim up our ends. Like so. And there finishes card number 2. Isn't that cute? I love that. I love that bee. I think he's adorable. And I love the bee paper too. Okay, final card. It is a birthday card, and it is featuring the Filled with Happiness set. And this one is got the little raised thing. We have a little bit of a fun fold. And I'm going to show you how we did this. Okay, so for this one, we have a card base. This one I cut 11 by 4 1/4. It was 11 by 4 1/4. And then I cut off 3 inches from the end. Okay. So it was cut 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2, and then I cut off that 3 inches from the end. So now we have a fun fold, so to speak. I'm going to fold that. Then I have a piece of designer series paper. This is from, let me tell you, it's a Saleabration paper pack. It's called Sunny Days. It is 12 by 12. So love this paper. Lots of fun patterns. The cherries on the back side of this one. You got the clouds. Backside is all pool party with clouds. Then we have the Sweet Sorbet floral print. Backside is petal pink, like a gingham almost. And then look at this shaded spruce in different shades. And then you got these varying shades of blues and greens, rainbows. Look at the strawberries. I mean, it's a fun, happy patterned paper. Butterflies on this side. Then we have another floral here. And then you look at the suns, the little repeating sun pattern. There's the cherries, and this is the piece that we're using tonight. Okay. So again, that pack is Saleabration. It is free with a $50 purchase. It's one of the selections you can make. So again, my designer series paper is cut at 2 1/4 by 4. And go ahead and put our adhesive on there. And we're just going to add it to this flap. Then I have a piece of basic white for the inside that measures 5 1/4 by 4. Before I attach it to the inside, I do have this little flowery stamp that's part of the stamp set. It's this one right here. And got my pool party ink pad. Ink this up. And then we're just going to put that up here in the top left corner. So it just gives it a little extra something there. I agree, Katie. I think it is very cute paper. I think it's fun. It's got a lot of pizzazz to it. Okay, so now we can go ahead and add, went a little too far on that. This to the inside of our card. Oop. Come on. So that goes on the inside like so. Now we take this piece that came off here. It gets flipped around. And I have 2 pieces of basic white. One is for stamping. Well, they're both for stamping. One's for punching and one's for layering. And they measure 2 3/4 by 4. And that's to layer on here. But before we do that, we're going to set this aside. And we're going to bring in our basic black or pigmental black again. And I have the stamp already mounted. It's a pretty good size stamp, as you can see. And it says, "Happy birthday. May it be filled with happiness." And it's got that pretty bird in there. This is a larger stamp, so I do like to ink it up upside down. So we're going to go ahead and ink it up. We're gonna stamp it right in the center best we can. There's the first one. Now we need a second one. Ink this up. And stamp this one. There we go. All right. Let's clean the stamp off. All right. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and we're going to layer this one onto our layering piece. Next, dimensionals. And I like to do an extra one right there. And then this just sets like so. Next, I'm going to color this one in. I do have some blends here. I have the dark petal pink. I have the light and dark pool party and the light and dark shaded spruce. So starting with my dark petal pink, just going to dot inside these little, I don't know, I guess you'd call them berries maybe. Then I have the shaded spruce. And I'm just putting like a couple of dots inside these larger leaves at the base of them. And not all of them, just a few of the larger ones. Like I said, not a lot, just a little. And then I'm going to take the lighter and fill the rest of the leaf in. Okay, so our Leaves are done. Now for our bird, I'm going to take the dark Pool Party, and I'm just going to kind of run along the edges here. And then in the feathers like so. Then the light. I'm going to leave his belly white. Now, I'm going to take that modern label or modern oval punch, and we're going to get that centered in there. Punch it out. Now, what would be cool is another way would be to color this one in and then pop that up on top. That would be kind of neat if you pop that up. But I decided to just pop this one. So again, a couple dimensionals. Oh, let's not put the bird upside down. And then to finish this, I have some cute little gems here. And we're just going to add a few. And there you have it. Card number 3. Well, thank you, Katie. Thank you, Kay. So these are the cards we've made this evening. And again, a $35 order. Using the current host code will get you a card kit sent in the mail. Thank you. Oh, hey, Marcia. I missed you. No worries. You can always catch the replay to pick up where you missed, what you missed. All right. Well, I thank you, ladies, for coming to hang out with me. I really appreciate it. I know there's a lot going on this evening, so enjoy those snacks. Check out the commercials, and yes, I am feeling better. Definitely better than I was, for sure. I feel like a walking disaster half the time these days, with my back falling apart, my shoulder falling apart. Need a rocking chair or cane. I don't know. But anyway, thank you, ladies. I am so glad you came to hang out. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your evening and an even better week ahead. And I will see you, God willing, next weekend. Have a great night and see you later. Bye for now.